I'm Danielle. I'm from Sailorsburg, Pennsylvania. I'm 21 years old, 5'3", and approximately 230 pounds. As you can see here, these are just a few of my different DVD workouts that I've tried in the past, but I have a habit of not sticking to them. I'll do it for a couple days and not be able to ever make the full 21 days to make a full habit. So let me show you some of our other equipment that I have for my options. So as you can see, over the past few years, we've accumulated quite a bit of equipment in our basement to use towards our exercise goals. So over the past 2 years, I've lost approximately 20 pounds, but I have a really hard time keeping them off. I'll lose it and then put it right back on. So now we're going to go up to one of my biggest temptations. One of my biggest weaknesses is snack food, whether it be snacking during the day while I'm at work or snacking here while I'm at home watching The Biggest Loser on TV, sitting on the couch. But my biggest temptation is definitely right in there. Probably my biggest temptation is ice cream. Any kind, anytime. So, as a result of that, I guess I'll have to show you what actually it's done to me. I guess I just fit my dad's famous joke. You know, a person's on the level when his bubble's in the middle. So now I guess I have to show you where my bubble is. I don't really know what to say about this, but it's kind of pathetic and embarrassing. So, I hope you can pick me and help me out here. Thank you. This is my mom. She's probably one of my biggest supporters in me trying to lose weight, and she wanted to say a little something to you at Biggest Loser.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, Danielle's mom, as she already said. As she said, we have always tried to encourage her to lose weight, and we've bought her lots of different videos and DVDs and exercise things, maybe just to find the one thing that would work. But I think part of the reason is that she's learned too much from her mother. I've been a stay-at-home mom, and I've tried to instill in both of my children the things that are important, but I think one of the things that I kind of neglected, and she kind of just learned it from watching me, was that yourself is who comes last. It's like you always have time for everything else. You have time to serve on the committees. You have time to do your laundry. You have time to cook the dinner. And at the end of the day, it's like, well, if I have time today, I'm going to exercise. And you know, when the end of the day comes, you're too tired to exercise, in my case. And so I think Danielle's learned that too, that she basically has put herself on hold rather than making exercising and keeping herself conditioned a number one priority, because if your body's not working, it's not going to last real long. And so I'm really hoping that she can be chosen for The Biggest Loser, and that you can make up for the things where I've kind of neglected to teach her. And she's a great kid, and she really wants to make herself more beautiful and better her life, and so that she can teach some young kids who she is an inspiration to each and every week at our church.
I figured the next part of my life that I should probably introduce you to is my job, considering my boss always tells us he spends more time with us than he spends with his family at home. What I do is I work at the Monroe County Courthouse in the Prothonotari's office. Basically what the Prothonotary means, since very few people know, is that we take care of all the civil cases in the county of Monroe, whether it be protection from abuse, divorce, custody, or someone suing someone else, or even a mortgage foreclosure. So this requires a lot of sitting. Basically, I sit behind a computer all day. I do try to get as much exercise as I can, though, throughout the day. I work at the front counter, so I'm constantly dealing with people, as well as I'm constantly getting up and down to help those people, whether it be with passports or with any of the things that our office handles. I also try, whenever there's errands that need to be run, I volunteer as quick as I can so I can get to move around a little bit and see some new people. I also take the steps and try to be healthy in that way, but you can only do so much. And considering our parking deck is about 4 stories high and about a block away, I usually get a decent amount of exercise coming and going from work. I also have a part-time job after working those 40 hours. I work about 8 hours a week at a restaurant called My Vajo's that's near my house. I've been there approximately 4 years and I absolutely love it. But making this video, I'm starting to realize that I think a lot of the reason I'm working there the 2 nights a week that I do is because I don't want to be sitting home alone. That's what I struggle with a lot, and I think some of it's contributed to my weight, that I don't have the self-confidence to go out and do new things and try new activities. So, hopefully that'll help me get up and talk a little bit more to more people.
So Danielle, do you ever eat any of the pizza at Myva Joe's or
I
anything
definitely
like
eat
that?
lots of the pizza at Myva Joe's. It's nice because at the end of the night when they have the leftover pizza, we get to bring it home, which I know Bob and Jillian wouldn't like me to be eating that pizza if I get to the Biggest Loser, but I'm sure I can stop that habit with their help.
Your love is amazing, steady and unchanging. Your love is a mountain firm beneath my feet. Your love is a mystery, how you gently lift me when I am surrounded. Your love carries me. Church has been a big part of my life growing up. I mean, I've been coming to this church since before I was even born. And I've been singing since I was about 2. And so it definitely has made me into the person who I am today, that I enjoy being in front of people and I enjoy interacting with people. Right now I'm leading worship at one church service, and I'm also leading worship at our youth group that I'm involved with. And that's one major reason I really want to be on The Biggest Loser, so I can be the kind of role model for those kids that they need me to be. And speaking of our youth group, that takes me to my biggest accomplishment. As you can see from my shirt, we do World Vision's 30-Hour Famine, and we've been doing it for approximately the past about 10 years. And over those 10 years, I've been able to raise about $20,000 for starving children in third world countries. And considering about 25,000 children die every day, I definitely find it to be a worthy cause. So that's just one more thing we can do to help our world besides making it a more beautiful place.
As you can see, it's snowing right now here in Pennsylvania, and it just makes me think of one more thing that I absolutely love about living here, is the change of seasons. Being on The Biggest Loser is definitely stepping out of my comfort zone, and I'm hoping that it'll help me take more risk and do more adventures, like trying to go skiing or snowboarding, or even hiking in the spring, summer, and fall, as it's definitely beautiful here any time of year. So I'm hoping that'll just be one more thing I can accomplish through being on The Biggest Loser. Mateys, come on in. As you can see, I'm dressed in a pirate's outfit because this is another big part of my life, is teaching the children at our church. About 2 years ago in the summer, we had a vacation Bible school, and we all got to be pirates for the week to teach the kids about different characters in the Bible, as well as I help at a Christian camp where this past summer I got to dress up like a professor and try to teach the kids there, who were about 4th to 6th grade. And right now we're sitting in my Sunday school class that I teach each Sunday at church. And I teach 4 and 5-year-olds, and we always have tons of fun, whether it be coloring, playing with blocks, or learning a new Bible story and memory verse. They definitely are a very big part of my life. They show me every day how great kids can be and just how much fun that you can have if you just act like a kid once in a while. As you can see, I enjoy doing. And through The Biggest Loser, I hope to fulfill a lifelong dream. I had one of my Sunday school students come up to me this week, since it was Valentine's Day, and gave me a flower. So I'm hoping that through Biggest Loser, I can find a new Valentine who's older than 4 years old. So thank you for considering my application. Have a great day.